UN versus Cry. Hello and welcome to another Manchester United watch along. Today we've got United versus Crystal Palace at home. I'm feeling better. Still not 100%, but a lot better. So I will make it through the stream. Yes, Dave, how are we doing? Where am I watching the game today? Oh, mate, I've got a lot of choices. I've got Australia. I've got, I don't know, some place in Asia. New Zealand. We've got a lot of options. For me to hop on a plane, where do they? Is that India? Hub Premier? Could well be. We've got a lot of options today, boys. But one thing's for sure, I will be watching the game. But how are we all doing? Hope we're all well. I do apologise for those of you that did see the were here for the last game, which I didn't make it. I didn't make it throughout the full watch along. Oh, let me just hear Ruben. I think Cobby's up top. Cobby Mainu is up top. I need to change that lineup. Absolute scenes. I say up top, I think obviously he'll be playing more like a false nine, but still, that is interesting, to say the least. I don't know how it'll work. Obviously, up against like a massive beast in like Gueye, I don't know how that'll work. Obviously, like I say, he'll drop deep. He's not going to try and barge Gueye off the ball. He's not going to be one of those a target man, obviously, is he? But I think, to be fair, in recent weeks, it's gone up to the striker, especially if it's Højlund, and it's just bounced off him. So our striking options aren't great at the moment. Xerxes, I think, has been an improvement when he's played on Højlund. But sorry, I guess that wasn't very clear when I was talking because the microphone was absolutely nowhere near me. So I've moved it now. But yeah, like I say, Xerxes has been an improvement on Højlund, I think, when he's played recently, but still not brilliant. We're watching Dorgu and Heaven, both on the pitch. So Heaven, obviously, centre-back, signed from Arsenal. Dorgu in for 25 million, could rise to 30 million from Lecce. Quite a lot of money for a young lad, but oh well. I think there was rumours that it was going to be like £40 million. So at least it's not that much. But we needed a left back to give us that balance. Well, like a sort of Dorgu's perfect because he used to play right wing. He can play on right wing, so he is a defensively minded. But he is good in attack. It's not like playing Mazraoui and Delo where they are fullbacks. Dorgu is a winger that's also strong, tall, is decent defensively as well. He's the perfect profile of player, and as a young lad can sort of grow into that role. We do need patience with him, so I think I do like the signing. Obviously, he needs room to grow. Playing for Lecce, who like relegation battling Italian side, to come into Manchester United where the expectations are a lot higher. It's going to be difficult, but especially because we need him to play well now, and we need him to play a lot of games now. It's not like we can ease him in. he needs to play, and he needs to play well now. But yeah, long term, like you say, Luke Shaw replacement. It's interesting you say Luke Shaw replacement. Like, yes, he would be in a back four, playing left back, but I think Luke Shaw now, when he comes back fit, in fact, he's in training, and there was a lot of people that were saying, it's funny now Dorgu's signed that Luke Shaw's back in training, and okay, it might be funny, but they're not going to play the same position. Luke Shaw coming in is never going to play left wing back. In fact, Amarin during his first press conferences was saying, Luke Shaw, he doesn't see him as a left wing back. I don't think he's got the fitness to do it, to be honest. I don't think he's it's a very demanding position, and for somebody that's like always gets injured, is a very fragile player. I don't think left wing back is a position that Luke Shaw can play week in, week out without getting injured. So I see Luke Shaw where he played for England, as when he comes back into the team as a left centre back. He's never going to play left wing back, so I don't think it is really a Luke Shaw replacement. But thoughts on Rashford potentially going to Villa and Leon Bailey coming in? Well, I would prefer to have Tell. Would massively prefer to have Tell rather than Leon Bailey. Rashford has gone. He's not potentially going to Villa. That here we go is gone. It's going to be, from Fabrizio, it's going to be a loan till the end of the season, but there is an option to buy for 40 million, I think. 40 million, if I recall that correctly, which I think is decent business for United if the manager doesn't think Rashford's part of his plans. And, with what you've been hearing from Ruben, if you believe it, he's not he's down tools, basically. So it's understandable that he'd want him gone, and I think that is a decent option, covering 70% of the wages as well on the loan deal. So we thought we might have to cover, like Sancho, we covered half of the wages. So I think it's I think it's a good deal. I know, Dave, you're probably devastated because you named your bloody son after Marcus Rashford, so I can imagine it's pretty devastating news. It's not nice news for me or any other United fan, really, when you think of who Marcus Rashford is. Came from the academy, been at the club a long time, but you've got to back the manager. And if there is issues with Rashford, it sounds like coming out there's issues not just with Ruben coming in. Ruben's put his foot down, but further back than that, previous managers have also had issues. So I think it is the right thing to do. And if a full sale does go through at the end of the season, then £40 million as well, I don't think is bad. That's going to be pure profit as well, that we can in terms of for FFP purposes be able to do a lot with that. Eze Brace today, mate, is not even on the pitch. So you won't know peace when Liverpool win the league. What channel, mate? It's not on it's not on UK TV, so you've got to find. It's on BBC Live, mate, if in the UK. How am I watching, mate? I'm actually abroad at the minute to New Zealand. It's on Sky Sports 8. Sky Sport 8 New Zealand, mate. So, or I might just head over to Australia, get a quick flight. That's on Optus Sport 3. Matt Lear, thank you for the follow, buddy. Yeah, I love that. Good, innit? Rashford's a charity worker, not a footballer. Mate, I'm not going to be too harsh on Marcus Rashford. I think, Ronnie, how we doing? I am feeling a lot better, mate. I mean, my voice is probably not completely there yet, but I feel a lot better in myself. So, no Optus today. Well, I am, yeah, Optus is an option. Optus, it is an option. Might head over to New Zealand today, though. Sky Sport 8. Or I might take a late flight to somewhere in India. depending on which one has the clock timer that's the closest to live. So I'm just keeping my options open tonight. Yeah, keeping my options wide and open for those last minute deals, and then whichever when the game starts is the closest to live, I will be there. Get a Lambuna while you're at it. Absolutely. Right, so the lineup, by the way, I haven't gone through it, is, to the surprise of many, including me, so Onana in goal. I mean, everything's pretty as you would expect it until you get to who's up top. Onana in goal, Martinez, Maguire, De Ligt, Martinez, Maguire, Yoro. So it seems like De Ligt and Maguire are sort of getting rotated between the two. You've seen, we've seen that in recent weeks, like either him playing De Ligt and giving Maguire a rest, or vice versa. Wing backs are both Delo, Mazraoui. Hopefully, won't see that for too longer. When Dorgu, he was on the pitch today, getting presented to the crowd, completed his medical today, so that's all done. Hopefully won't see those wing backs anymore. We have at least an attacking wing back on the left-hand side, more balance as well with the left foot. We've got Bruno and Ugarte, most likely the midfield two. Most likely, like I say, because you'll see with the rest of the lineup. Garnacho and Ahmad behind the striker, behind the big target striker that is Kobbie Mainoo. Yeah, I imagine it's one or the other, isn't it? It's either Bruno playing in a false nine, and Mainoo's alongside Ugarte, or the other way around, or Mainoo playing as a false nine. Which before the game, you heard Ruben Amorim have an interview, and he was talking about Kobbie being able to hold the ball up, being really good between the lines. So it sounds like it's going to be Kobbie. No longer sick. A little bit, Shen. A little bit, but not really sick. So you can tell my voice is probably not there completely, but I don't feel like this isn't a drain for me. Like with all the lights on, because I have a light so that you can't see like the green screen thing behind me. It was not comfortable. But I'm still a little bit ill. I might cough during the stream, but yeah, I feel a lot better in myself. But thanks for asking. You're in New Zealand and it's Optus Sport 3. Mate, I'm in New Zealand and I prefer Sky Sport 8. My preference for New Zealand. I am there now. Sky Sport 8, lovely little channel that. COVID could be. Who do I support? United, mate. Just listen to it on BBC World Service. Could do, mate. BBC 5 Live. Rightio. But I am going to get back into the swing of bloody doing TikToks. It's like, literally, I haven't done a match review in a long time. Just being ill, really. I know it's not really an excuse. I'm sure I can record a TikTok, but I haven't been that ill. I haven't been comatized. But still, you haven't got any enthusiasm when you're ill. But I'm back. I do have that enthusiasm. I'm ready to go. So after this game, I'll do the match review and 5 things we learned rather than a match review. Will I miss Rashford? You can't say Rashford's a wasted talent. Rashford still achieved a decent amount in his career. He's had some big seasons at United. He is being a wasted talent at the moment at United, obviously not being played. So if that's what you mean, then that makes sense. But yeah. Game started. Wow, this one must be behind by quite a lot. Let's have a look at what the closest one is. Okay, it looks like we've found... There we go. Right, so the game is underway. Right, that is 18 seconds, 19 seconds. That's 36. Right. So I have found the best place, and I am actually somewhere. Oh, bloody hell, get it away. I'm actually somewhere in Asia. Took a late trip, and I'm somewhere in Asia watching via BN Sports 1. You know, I thought I was going to stay in the New Zealand, but I haven't. Late flight. Very quick flight, and I am BN Sport somewhere, Arabic speaking country actually, I think. On the mend, but not the only one who feels like death as the wife is not well. Oh no. Are you okay, Dave? Sorry to hear about that. Hopefully your wife gets well soon. I'm in the UK, so I need to watch it from Hong Kong. I don't know where I'm watching it from, mate, to be fair. It is not English. I can tell you that much. Come on then, boys. Shut this door. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, the big talking point. Let's have a look at Cobby's position, actually. Let's have a look at Cobby's position. Is it Cobby up top? Yeah, it is Cobby in that number 9. What a player. Can put him anywhere. He played well in the last game, was clearly our best player. But still. Playing well as a number 10 and then saying, Cobby, come and play. Oh my God, yeah, you look, that's Cobby dropping deep. Me, I look, that we saw the first action of Cobby at number 9, drop deep, link up play, actually works out well. Obviously, this is where he's going to struggle, isn't it? When everyone's back, everyone's behind the ball, and he's literally on the shoulder of the last defender. Like, that's where he's going to struggle. But in the build-up play before that, I think he'll help United a lot. He'll help United keep possession in the final third. Here we go. There's Cobby. Oh, unlucky that. But what I've seen from Cobby early on, good stuff. Good stuff. Bruno pulls them back. They win a foul. Ollie, football, how we doing? Hello, hello, hello. Give me your score predictions as well in the chat. Give me your score predictions. United with all the ball early on. Interesting to see the stats. It looks like United have just had the ball. Where can you watch it, mate? Well, if you're in New Zealand, you can watch it at Sky Sports 8 or Optus Sport 3. If you're in some Arabic-speaking country, like I am, you can watch it on BN Sport 1. You can watch it on Super Sport. I don't know where they are, or Hub Premier 1, which I think it might be Indian. So yeah. So Mazraoui on that right-hand side. Good ball in, Cobby, good touch. Ball in! Oh my God, that's good, man. Cobby! Who'd have thought it? He's the best bloody number 9 you've ever seen. That's unbelievable play. Good ball from Mazraoui. Good touch from Cobby. Like, our striker's not bloody doing that. He's actually set somebody up. Who's doing that? Xerxes or Hoyland? Are they doing that? Are they putting it on a tee? Having a okay. The first touch was heavy, but then you know, and a potential assist. How many assists has Xerxes and Hoyland got this season? Mate, Cobby's he's our number 9. No striker, no problem. Oh. Is Cobby my mate? He's my best mate. Cobby! Oh. Yeah, he's my best mate. Me and Cobbs go way back. He likes to be called Cobbs. At least between us two. It's a private joke. Stop calling him his first name, mate. I call him Cobbs, mate. That's what we call each other. Well, he don't call me that. Go on in, Cobby. Oh, he's in the post. Bloody hell, Cobby, man. Cobbs. Jeez, mate, this start from Cobby Maynard has been ridiculous. He's been awesome. Is this the future? Cobby Maynard at number 9. Is this the future? Because he's done more in these 6 minutes than I've seen Rasmus bloody Hoyland and Xerxes do in about 10 games. Well, that's a good one, Tom. Way to get banned, my guy. And a permanent ban, by the way, not just a... Okay, come on. We need a big game from Onana. No blunders as well. No blunders. But a good start from United. Let's have a look at the stats. Because we've been dominant in possession. Would like to see Brentford batter Spurs as well. That would be quite nice. I think if Ange loses again, right? If Spurs lose again, that's a bad ball from Ugarte. If they lose again, he's gone, isn't he? If they lose today, he's got to go. Or are they going to wait and see what happens with the cup, the domestic? Well, not just domestic, with the Europa League, because they're obviously they've gone through the automatics there, and Carabao Cup. Risky to do that though, because if they lose again today, they'll wait. Ange is backed up pretty much. Yeah, it's so funny when what's happening with them in the transfer window though. How many players have they tried to sign and then they're just like, we're not interested? Tamori, advanced talks. Nah, it got broken down. Tell from Bayern Munich saying, oh no, to Spurs, he says, no, I'm staying at Bayern. I'm staying there. I don't want to leave. And then as soon as Spurs, well, not pull out, but they don't get him, and then he's like, yeah, open. I'm undecided. I might move to United. I might move to Arsenal. It is just funny. Having a bid, their bid was accepted both for Tamori AC Milan. Oh my god, backstick. Bloody hell, that was a good ball in. Almost unchallenged at the backstick, Munoz. Bloody hell. Backstick crosses, we are shit at defending, aren't we? What is Delo doing? He's not tried to head it. He's like turtled it. It's like he doesn't even know he's there. He's just let him. He said it to Levy's face. I know, man. That's so funny. Where's Garnacho fan? That's madness. Garnacho fan ain't here yet. But decent 10 minutes, I think, from United. Again, this is another reason why we just need proper wing backs. I mean, defensively, they haven't been good. Like, defensively, Mazraoui and Delo haven't been great. So it's like we're getting the best of nothing. Like, defensively, they haven't been great. Oh, thank you, Hammer Younger. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for the 50 bits. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. How are we doing, my guy? Defensively, they haven't been great. So why? And in attack, they're absolutely dog shit. So we've got players where in Amram's system the wing backs are so important, and yet we've got players in there that are just out of position and not offering much. So United, I want to know how much possession. It feels like we've had about bloody 90. 75% possession. 75%. I mean, that's good. Definitely dominating the game. To be fair, there's been chances for both teams early on. That is I would have thought Ugarte fouled in there, but ref says play on. Good ball from Bruno. Come on, boys. We've created opportunities as well early on, which is good. With Mainu up top. Mainu's had a few chances. Go on, Garnacho. Oh, it's also been confirmed that Garnacho will stay at Manchester United. Garnacho. Oh, it's a good ball across. That is where we are missing a striker, isn't it? That's where we are missing a striker. He rolls it, puts in a delightful ball across where the keeper can't come for it. And there's nobody there running across the... That is such a good ball and literally nobody there. Like, that's asking just to be put in. Where's Mainu played? Number 9, mate. KAF2. Thank you for the follow. Oh. Keeper punched it away, and from the camera angle, I thought it was going in. Oh, Ahmad, ball in. Good ball. That's a corner ball. Good. They're asking for handball. Yoro's... I don't know what Yoro did, but I don't think he got his head on it. I think he just missed it. Yoro just misses the ball. He should do better there. Must have had his bloody eyes closed. Go on then, boys. Corner in. Backstick. Martinez! Oh, it's going to be another corner. He smashed it straight. Mate, Martinez has wanted another goal. Wanted to be our bloody top scorer. It's a good strike by Martinez as well. That could have been goal bound. Now, Ahmad taking another corner. It's all United, man. All United. We actually look a threat from corners as well. This has been a good... Oh, thank you for the heart, Shen. Appreciate that, buddy. We actually look a threat from corners as well. This has been a good first 15. Oh, ball near post. Still Delo, come on. Now Garnacho slips on his arse. Oh, he slipped as I think he tried to shoot and slipped and almost made it a perfect cross. But United still with the ball in the final third here. It's good stuff so far. Really good. Yeah. Oh, that's a good ball from Garnacho. It's going to be another bloody corner, man. Is Mainu playing number 10? No, he's playing as a 9, mate, like a false 9. So he's our furthest up top. And he's played really well there so far, to be fair. Royal Rumble was more entertaining than most United games. Who won the Royal Rumble? And not that I watched the wrestling, so I couldn't care less, but oh, bloody hell, man. Jesus Christ, one man running through the whole team. Yeah, good defending from Mazraoui. Oh my God, no. So it's end-to-end stuff. It's been an exciting game so far. Yeah, good from Kobe. Just eases him out of the way. Oh! Good save, Onana. Saw it really late. Now back stick. Good header away from Bruno. And that's going to be a goal kick. Throw-in, even. I thought Ahmad would be a false 9. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He's not. Ahmad's playing in the 10 spot. To be fair, Kobe played so well in the last game as a number 10. And quite honestly, in these first 15 minutes, Kobe's done more as like a false 9 than what Xerxes and Højlund have done in the last 5 or 6 games. He's done well there. You obviously have to play differently. We're not going to smash it straight long from Onana to Kobe, but we've definitely held on to the ball a lot more. And with a bloody Højlund up top, sometimes we'd get the ball forward to him and it would just be like a trampoline. Like, you'd so easily... Yeah, good defending, Yoro. So easily lose the ball far too easily and break down our attack. Kobe at the minute, he's linked up well and he's had a few chances that he's hit the post already. I would also like him more on top of the pitch. He's more effective there, yeah. Yeah, I mean, you'd think more as like a number 10. Nobody were thinking before this match that it would be a bloody false 9. But yeah, in that 10 position at the moment. And the thing is, it's not like Kobe can't ever evolve into being like a number 8 or even a number 6 because he's got the attributes and he is decent defensively. He's got the attributes to be good at any of those positions. But at the moment, because he's so young... I think it does benefit him more the more advanced, and he's so good on the ball. I think it does suit him being further up the pitch, like you say. Let his body develop, let him get more physically mature, and then maybe he can play those positions for like deeper. Job, thank you for the follow, buddy. Long ball, good from Maguire. That's it. Maguire will just mop those balls up all day, mate. You keep going long to Maguire. We love it. The defending is holding his other qualities back too much to affect the game as he can, yeah. Yeah. No, I do agree. It should be higher up. Well, like I say, I didn't think it would be this high. I didn't think false 9. I was thinking 10, but he's played well so far. But the thing is with Kobe, you're not going to have him like there. He's never going to win that ball as a striker. Like when it's gone high in the air, looping towards the centre backs, he's never going to win that, and he's not going to chase with a lot of intensity, pressing the back line, because he's got energy, Cobby, but he's not like a, I don't know. He's not the fastest player. And he's not the most intense player. He doesn't press with a lot of intensity. Oh, shit. Palace are in. Thank God that was a terrible touch. Oh, my God, that was close. Bloody hell, man. Saw with the strike. I think it got flicked on from a player. And it just goes by the post. But let's have a look here, because I think that's terrible defending from maybe Euro, to be fair. He's gone in between Mazraoui and Euro. Yeah, between the two. Oh. Got away with one there, boys. Mateta's good. Sorry if my English is not good. It's not my native language. No, mate. Wesley, it's good. I understand everything you've said so far, mate. So don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, mate. There's plenty of English people in here that I bloody struggle to understand with the messages, so definitely won't worry about that. United 1, Palace 3. Nah. Behave yourself. I didn't know United have chef's jersey, the one you have. Am I a 5-star chef? I am, mate, yeah. Let my wife do the cooking, mate, but I am. I have got a few stars to my name. Mate, you don't recognise this jersey? This is from back in the day, mate. I always think of one player when I see anyone in this jersey. I always think of one player. How are we doing, Vic? And that is RVP, Robin van Persie. Thoughts so far? I think first 15. I thought we were really good. I think we've had a lot of possession, which I think that's something that Amarim wanted to see. I think we've been better in the final third. We've actually created some good opportunities. We've also been pretty slack in the back. Like Palace could have easily scored. We could have scored. Palace could have scored. But defensively, not great. But I think we've been better in attack. So I don't know, sort of indifferent in the minute. Saw you in a City shirt yesterday, tugging yourself in Lidl. I'm not a Lidl shopper, mate. It was actually, I was doing all of those things, but it was an Aldi, so that wasn't me, mate. Wayne Rooney for that top or RVP? Yeah, it's RVP for me. But yeah, you can say Rooney, but I think because RVP was with us for a lot shorter time. I remember, I think he scored the volley in this shirt, didn't he? Against Villa, where the ball goes over the top from Rooney. I'm pretty sure it was this shirt. Might have been long sleeve though. Yeah, I was thinking about the RVP volley from Rooney. Yeah, exactly. Might have been a long sleeved. I think RVP might have wore a long sleeve version, but at least in the winter. Stay Humble Part 2 later today. Mate. It'll be interesting to see because City are playing a little bit better. Obviously, they conceded against Club Brugge. I was watching that game. I was loving it until City went 2-1 up. But you're not playing great, are you? Let's be honest. You're not playing great. You're just sort of getting by. So it's going to be interesting to see. Obviously, in the Champions League, you've now got Madrid, and your new signings can't play. So, and in the Champions Leagues, you're going to give it a go, but you're not going to do any good in that. Well, I mean, you're going to go out to Madrid. I'm pretty confident. Ludwig, thank you for the follow, buddy. Appreciate that. How am I feeling? I'm feeling a lot better, mate. Still not 100%. Still got a bit of a sinus issue. Still, my voice is not completely back yet, but we're a lot better. That's for sure. I miss Rooney's hard work for the team. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, underrated asset. Yeah, it was. Oh. Yeah, it's good from Garnacho. Going to get another corner, man. We need to capitalise on all these corners. He'd be good in an Amorim system, wouldn't he? Rooney. Either at striker or in one of the 10 positions. He would be unbelievable. With how much he works, how hard he works, and his creativity, strike. It'd be good in any team, wouldn't he, Rooney? But I can imagine him in an Amorim system. Ball backs to Harry Maguire. Can someone tell you why the bookies have us as underdogs against Liverpool and Arsenal? Because you're playing dog shit? Could that be a reason? You don't see that nowadays. So lazy, most players. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I mean, Marcus Rashford, we've offloaded him for because of his like work ethic. At least, well, Ruben has. So that is something that future players at United, that's going to be a very important attribute. Oh God, Martinez, so easy that. Just didn't want to commit to a challenge, and he's just shepherded him, and he's just allowed him to put a cross in, to not closing the space down. I'm not used to being underdogs. Well, yeah, but I mean, rightly so. Prediction on City Arsenal. I think Arsenal will win, mate. I think Arsenal will win. Kind of hope they do. Well, I do hope they do. Because I don't want... Oh, that's an awful... Is that... He got the ball, did he? No, Ugarte didn't get the ball. It's a heavy touch, then puts a foul. I'm shocked that is not a yellow card. It's a terrible touch initially. Oh, he gets the ball. He gets the ball, so I think it's a throw-in, actually. That would have been a yellow card had he not got the ball. I hope we can get Tal. I like his talent in shooting. Yeah, 100% Wes. Can I call you Wes for short? Does that work? When I see Wesley, I always think that. You're saying 2-2 because I never ever predict us to lose. Yeah. How do you think you'll do against Madrid then? Do you think you'll get through? Oh, I guess you'll always say yes, but really. Yeah, cool. Right, it's a long throw, this one. Malacia, by the way, looked like he was going to go to Benfica. That deal collapsed. I don't know if anyone's reported why it collapsed. Everyone's saying it's collapsed, and which is true because even Romano's saying it, but don't really know why. But I'm sure he will go on loan somewhere. That's good from Mainu. Come on. This could be a good opportunity to break. Now Garnacho. Glad Garnacho's staying as well. I think that's important. What do we think about the Bailey link? I think I don't really. Scores 0-0, mate. 30 minutes gone. I don't really like that. Like I say, would much prefer Tell, especially if it's a loan option with the opportunity to buy. If we can get the deal that Spurs got, which looked like it was a loan till the end of the season. Oh no, actually, was Spurs going to be a 40 million for Tell? If we can get something, if we can get a loan with an opportunity to buy for 40 million, basically exactly the same deal as Marcus Rashford is going away from us. Like, so it would be like 1 in, 1 out. Then that would be a great deal. Yeah, I think we can get better. I agree. Where am I watching, mate? I'm watching from Tunisia on BN Sport 1. What year is the shirt? It's, what is it? 08? 08, 09? Is it? Yeah, it's got to be, isn't it? It is. No, sorry, not 08, 09. 12, 13. The last time we won the league. 2012, 2013, mate. Yeah, it's my favourite away shirt. Should know what year it is then, shouldn't I? Really? The last time we won the league, so yeah, 12, 13. Yes, Connor, how are we doing, my guy? Yeah, 2013, yeah, that is right, yeah. Someone's down injured for Palace. Mixed thoughts on this first half. Yeah, I think the same about Chell, especially that price for the summer. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think loan options with an option to buy, if it's an option, are so good. Like, for example, we had that with Amrabat. We had like a loan option with it with an option to buy. Amrabat was okay. Just gives you time to make a decision. Like, it's a try before you buy. So with Tell, I mean, being 19 years old as well, if you can buy him for around 40 million, like if you've got an option to buy him with 40 million, in the contract, I think that would be huge. Because to be honest, I'd be a bit disappointed if there was no option to buy. I would be a bit disappointed because it's like you almost don't. Well, you do want him to do well, but you don't want to become reliant on a player that you've got no option to buy. You don't want Tell to be absolutely pulling up trees, be amazing, just fit the Amarin system down to a T, and then because he's played so well, buy and know that United are desperate for him, and either want to keep him because of how well he played, or say, oh yeah, no, that's fine. He played bloody well though, didn't he? He fits your system perfectly. Okay, we want 70 million for him. Like, you don't want that. So if you can get a loan with an option to buy, that would be great. For only 19, if he reaches potential, sell him in 4 or 5 years, would have made a massive profit. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I am a little bit. I just don't understand why Bayern would want to sell him. who are starting in their Champions League game. Like what? Why are they selling him? You could say. I mean, no, actually, I was going to say. I mean, United were looking to options for Garnacho, so I guess it could be for that reason. For like, I don't know how Germany. They obviously have a similar financial fair play system to us, and that's why we were looking into selling Garnacho. But yeah, I don't know. Unlucky copy, man. He's unhappy with his minutes over there, yeah. But I don't know, the number 10 position at United, it's not an easy one to get in. Garnacho's is playing really well recently. Ahmad's been one of our best players this season. So you got to displace one of those. He can play. I mean, we haven't got a striker. He can play centre forward. Like, I've had a look at like transfer market. He can play anywhere. There is flexibility for him playing in that. Well, he plays at left or right wing, but he plays centre forward as well. So I think he can play any of the front three positions. So there is that flexibility there, but still, he can play striker. Yeah. I don't. He's obviously not going to play like an out and out number 9, but he'll play like Cobby is, like in more of like a false 9, like centre forward. Or Ahmad did get fouled there, but he's still got the ball. Advantage played. Oh no! What's that? That's not a foul. He's just fell over. Yeah, good. Oh, Martinez trying to find Cobby. I mean, that we can't really be playing those balls with Cobby up top. Just a looping ball for a striker to run in behind. He's not going to get on the end of those. We need to be more intelligent in, because we've got Cobby in front, play differently. We can't just play the same way with Cobby up front than if we had bloody Rashford trying to get on the shoulder of the last defender. Like, you can't play the same. If Garner or Ahmad gets injured, he can come in. So I understand. And on loan, it's a no-brainer. Yeah. But you want him to be, if there is a good option to buy, and if he plays well, you want to give him enough minutes that he actually wants to come, and he can, like, but it's difficult. It's difficult to get in. You know, if you look at our team and you think, where are the positions where it's easiest to get in? Striker, 100%. That is piece of piss easy. Most of the strikers in the Premier League today, oh no. Oh, Dink. Oh, is it a good save? Yeah, it's Onana, the massive save. Huge save from Onana. I think he saved it. It was cheering as if he did anyway. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's onside as well. Oh, he's cheering Onana. I don't think he did save it. No, he didn't touch it. Why is cheering then? He's just missed. All he's done is miss that. Oh, did he touch it, Onana? I don't know. By the way, Vic, I don't know why you're bragging about that stay humble there. Because ever since when that happened, you literally turned to absolute shite. Like, it was like that was the moment. Yeah, we could also judge him from the loan, and if he could handle the Premier League or not. Yeah, 100%. And if he fits Amarin's system as well. That's, you know, not only does it have to fit the Premier League, it also needs to fit Amarin's system. He needs to have attributes that Amarin wants for, I don't know, whatever position he thinks he can play, whether that'll be as a number 10 or striker. Or Do you really believe that? Well, no, I don't think it actually, Vic. I don't think it actually. I don't believe in karma or that type of shit. So I don't think that had any influence. But it was just funny, the timing of it. The timing was funny. So for you to use that as a little slogan for yourself, when for how badly you played after that, is funny. Oh, that's good from Yoro. Now Garnacho, he needs to release it. Come on, boys. Lessons will be taught in 2 hours. Brilliant. Here, Ahmad. Good switch. Ahmad. Oh, still. Oh, come on. It was good feet by Ahmad, but still couldn't get the cross away. Now Yoro. We need someone on that left side, man. But yeah, we've gone all the way back. I will watch it. I won't watch it on stream, but I will watch it. Yeah. Come on. Last 3.5 minutes before half time. What link am I watching? Mate, I'm actually currently on holiday in Egypt. So I'm watching on BN Sport 1. So yeah, it's lovely. I can actually see the pyramids from my window, which is great. But it's lucky because this is a 3 p.m. kickoff in the UK. So it's fortunate really that I'm able to watch it from Egypt. Yeah. Who would you want as a striker in the summer transfer window? I mean, there's the obvious one is Gyökeres, isn't it? That's the obvious one. But I don't think we'll go for him. I think he'll be too expensive. I think he's older than the players that we seem to be going for. I think we'll get a more senior striker, but given our signings at the minute, somebody that's senior might be like 24, 25 years old for the players that we're signing. So I think we're going to get somebody that's like 23 to 26 or 7. So I think Gyökeres is just outside of that age bracket, and it will be the too expensive as well. I think we're going to sign a striker for probably around 30, 40, 50 million. We're not going to go 60, 70 that probably Gyökeres will be. Do I play Ultimate Team? I don't, mate. I haven't played FIFA in a while. Yoro just got a 91 rated card. Nice. I imagine Yoro's good on Ultimate Team. Well, not in terms of rating, but in terms of attributes. Oh! Look at Garnacho. That's the intensity that we love. Look at him. He's basically won us the possession there. That's terrible from Ugarte, and that is a foul. Yeah. Ahmad might get one too. Leaked 92, 93. Love that. I can't really think about other options at that age. Yeah, me neither. Really, I'm sure there are. That's why I'm not a United scout. But I'm sure there are. It's weird, like players like Jonathan David, who's going to be on a free in the summer. I don't understand why nobody is getting like linked to it. How much I can see Jonathan David even working in that Amarin system as well. How old is Jonathan David? Right, let's have a look at this. I'll have a look at half time. Bruno, back stick towards Maguire, headed down. Garnacho, come on, edge of the box. Now Martinez, still Maguire heads it down. Can we get it in the box? Oh, that's good play, that. Oh, that's dog shit. Oh, it's a bad hit, that. It was good play around the box, patient to get the shot away. Good one-touch passing. Yeah, that's a transfer free is a really good option for David. That's right, I forgot. Yeah, exactly. He's going to be on a free. Obviously, he'll probably want a sign-on bonus and high wages. Well, that could be an issue, his wages. But I can't imagine it. Lille is on silly wages. But what, he's 25 years old, so I mean he fits that profile as well. But I'm kind of shocked that with him leaving in the summer that he hasn't been linked. I'm sure Lille would definitely consider options for him, given that they know he's going to go on a free in the summer. So you would have thought you could get him for around 15 million, 20 million, or even less than that, because he's going to go for nothing from Lille in the summer. So it'd be silly not to, really. He's also a deadly striker, score lots of goals. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, and that might be a cheaper, a cheaper option for us. Right, that is half-time, by the way, boys. That is half-time. Good half. I mean, no, it's not really good half. The first 15 minutes were the best part of that half. Normally, United seem to start slowly, but honestly, we created the most chances in the first 15 minutes. This season in Ligue 1, Jonathan David has had 19 matches, 12 goals, 3 assists. Granted, it's Ligue 1, but still, you can't not sign a player because it's Ligue 1. Like we sign players for massive amounts of money from the bloody Dutch league. So I think Ligue 1 is actually, I think, more competitive than Eredivisie. Similar, but I think it is. In fact, it's I think it's much better, the quality, actually. Not even close. But yeah, I mean, let's have a look at the stats. Not brilliant. I think, actually, if I have a look at XG Palace 1.22, United 0.76. And the issue is, you look at our bench now about changing the game. Like, against bloody, who do we play? The FCSB at the week midweek on Thursday. We were crap in the first half, didn't create much, but you can bring on Ahmad and Garnacho, impact off the bench, change the game. You have a look at our bench today, and we need that spark. We need something. And we haven't really got anyone that you think you can bring on and change the game. De Ligt, you can bring on, but I mean, he might be able to pass through the lines a bit better, but there's nobody that's going to really be running in behind. Martinez isn't going to be able to put a ball over the top like he has been doing for, say, Mainu to run onto, because Mainu's not that type of player. I mean, you look at our bench, Casemiro, no. Collier, okay, you can bring him on, but he's not a game changer. Eriksen could be that player. Maybe if we have a lot of possession and we're sort of knocking on the door, looking like we're going to score, we've got a lot of possession, but we just need that final pass, that final bit of quality in the final third. Eriksen could be. Højlund, he's looked like nothing in recent weeks. Hasn't made an impact from the bench at all. Xerxes, his hold-up play's been okay, but Not an impact player, is he really? So you're looking at our bench and you're thinking, if we're struggling, which we are a little bit, we haven't really got anything to really change it that much. Yeah, you look at their bench and they've got Eze, a player that you're looking in Wharton. Look at their bench. Look at our bench in terms of impact players, right? And look at theirs for like changing the game. They've got Nketiah, Wharton, and Eze on their bench. We've got our best shout is Højlund, Eriksson, and Xerxes. That's worrying for the second half. That's worrying. Sesko, yeah, Sesko could be a good. Although didn't he transfer relatively recently? I think he's had a transfer relatively recently. No. Went from one Red Bull club to another, didn't he? Salzburg to Leipzig. 2023. So it'll be 2 years, yeah. You can't even bloody consider it. 19 appearances for Leipzig, 8 goals. So I mean, he's doing well, even the Bundesliga now. He stayed at Leipzig, yeah. I mean, he went from Salzburg to Leipzig, but that was 2 years ago. So, and you can't really consider that a move when it's like from one Red Bull club to another. We are still shit. We are indeed, Tim, mate. What channel is the game on? BN Sport 1, Opta Sport 3, New Zealand Sky Sports 8, mate. Sky Sport 8, even. United, another snooze fest. It hasn't been great so far, mate. It hasn't been great. First 15 minutes, I was really happy. I thought Cobby was playing really well. And then it's been a bit dead since then. Garnacho's looked brilliant. Yeah, Garnacho's looked all right. Like I say, Cobby looked good first 15. But the worry is, looking at our bench, we've got nobody that can come on and make an impact. All of our players our impact players are already playing. So, and yet they've got Nketiah, Eze, and Wharton on the bench. They haven't got a clue. Yeah. I mean, possession-wise, we've been better. So it's sort of worked having Mainu up top, possession-wise, because I think that's what he cited before the game. He said Wirtz would be good, yeah. Simons is he's moved, hasn't he? Simons has already moved this window, no? Xavi Simons. No. No, he didn't. There was just a lot of rumours about him. Wirtz is not going to United. Well, we're talking about potential. Potentially who we could get. It would be massive. To be honest, I don't think we're going to get a high-profile signing like that. We're not going to get a striker that's that expensive. But that would be like good. Yeah, permanent to Leipzig, but I think they were open to selling the summer, yeah. He just made his loan deal permanent, yeah. Palace should be winning. Yeah. Yeah, I think they've been the better team. They've created the better chances, that's for sure. If all else fails you, you have Onana. What do you mean? If all else fails you, Onana's been decent this game. I don't think he's. To be honest, I don't. When they dinked it over him, was it Mateta? Dinked it over him. I think he actually got a save on it to push it round the post. Got a hand to it. Sorry. Puppy in timeout. What? United need better wing backs. Well, we've got a wing back that's signed. He's had a bloody parade around the pitch at half time. No, before the game. He's absolutely awful. Nearly as good as Højlund and Xerxes. What signings? Who? Onana. Oh, I guess you're trying to troll, right? But well, you actually spit. You're actually not far from the truth. I don't think. I don't think Højlund. Xerxes was a lot cheaper, and he's only had one season. But Højlund, I just can't see him being good at any stage for 72 million. Yeah, Højlund was a terrible signing, and we overpaid for him as well. But Xerxes, I'm not too sure about yet. Too early, really. Onana, I don't think has been brilliant, but I also don't think he's been horrific. They need a Cole Palmer type player. Anthony, Højlund, Onana, complete waste of money. Anthony, 100%, yeah. Højlund, yeah, I think so. Onana, you could say a waste of money considering that we had David De Gea that we got rid of. However, I don't think Onana comparing Onana with the other two, I don't think it's fair to put how bad he's played on a par with the other two. How's the COVID? A lot better, feeling a lot better in myself. Still got sniffles, still got my throat a little bit. You can probably hear it's not completely fine, but it's a lot better than how it was, that's for sure. Thanks for asking. You're an Arsenal fan, Leighton. Your team actually going to play well today? I mean, we haven't played well for 45 minutes. We played well for 15, I think the first 15. You're an Arsenal fan. Watch Man City beat you today. I hope not, mate. To be honest, I'm obviously with Liverpool being in the league, with me wanting an interesting title race, and with United absolutely nowhere near, so we're not going to bloody contribute to that. I want to see Arsenal do well. But yeah, like I say, I think it's definitely going to be. What are you now? 9 points from Liverpool? It's not looking likely, is it? But 9 points played the same amount of games. Not looking likely, but yeah, I am cheering on Arsenal today over City, that's for sure. A works Cole Palmer or at very least Nipan will help this United side massive. I mean, they're all dreams, mate. Never going to happen. I think Cole Palmer would be open to joining United. I think Palmer would want to join. He's a big United fan. However, Chelsea aren't going to sell him. In Wirtz, I think it's going to be way too expensive. Come on, Brentford. Spurs are beating Brentford. Let's see who scored that. Own goal. Brilliant. Scored via an own goal. But it would be nice to see Brentford. See if Ange gets sacked. It is mental how Spurs, right down in 16th at the start of the game, before the game started, having plus 10 goal difference or plus 9 before. I'm afraid it's inevitable to stop Liverpool from the title at this point. Yeah, I mean, we're not. They've won it. They've won it. I just hope that's all they win. The Premier League is all they win. If only United had the brains to spend the Anthony money on Cole Palmer. Yeah, I mean, I think it'll be more difficult to get from Man City. It'll be more difficult to get Cole Palmer from Man City than what it is for them to sell to Chelsea for obvious reasons. And I think there would still be United fans. No, I don't think it. No, there wouldn't be United fans that would be like, "Oh, why are we getting him from Man City?" To be honest, because he's a United fan. How can United tempt more people? No Champions League, etc., would be seen on the world stage. You say no Champions League, and we could still win the Europa League. Like how bad United had been this season, we were the only unbeaten team in the Europa League. With no Champions League clubs dropping down into the Champions League into the Europa League this season, the Europa League is a lot weaker. You've got Lazio. Apart from us, Lazio are about the next best team. Obviously, you got Spurs in there, Lazio, and us. Really, you'd expect one of them to win. And that gets us in the Champions League, so that would be huge. The Spanish teams are a pain in the neck. Yeah. I mean, we could get Real Sociedad. I think that is a possibility for who we could get. Right, we're ready to kick off for the second half. But still, I mean, you should. We don't really tend to do well against like the not lower tier Spanish teams, but the Spanish teams other than like Madrid and Barca. Not that we do well against them, but the Spanish teams that you'd expect United to win against, we've got a bit of a dodgy record against. Come on, boys, need a better second half. Bit more of a bloody threat. We had a poor first half. Yeah, first 15 minutes I was really happy with, and then didn't look a threat after that. Oh, that's a good ball. Now Garnacho. Come on, Garnacho. And like I say, Callum, I worry about our bench. That's a foul on Ugarte, yeah. Ugarte's not had a brilliant game, I don't think. I think he's gave away the ball quite a lot. Probably bloody fatigue how much he's been playing. Although he didn't play at the... he was given a rest, wasn't he, at the on Thursday. What worries you about our bench? We've got no impact, mate. Højlund's been absolutely terrible. The three players that can possibly make an impact, Xerxes, Højlund, and Eriksen, they're the three. And okay, you can probably say De Ligt would pass in between the lines, stepping out of defence, but it's not like we've got Xerxes playing and we've got one of either Ahmed or Garnacho on the bench that you know is going to come on and can like spark a team to play well. We've got all of those type of players already on the pitch. Like we've got Xerxes, Højlund coming on. He's not an impact player. He's been terrible when he started or come on recently. And Eriksen can make an impact if we have a lot of possession in the final third. We're sort of knocking on the door and need that one creative spark to play a ball in behind or whatever. We just need that creativity. But if it's more of an open game, then I don't think Eriksen can make that kind of impact. Toby, yeah. I mean, Toby Collier is not an impact player, is he? Toby Collier... He's a player that can come on. He'll probably get put on instead of Ugarte if Ugarte's tired. He can do a really good job, defensive responsibilities, but he's not going to make an impact like make a creative pass or take on a player or he's not a goal threat. That type of. He's not going to make an impact like that. I believe in our youth striker talent. It's just a shame they need time to adapt. I mean, yeah. I mean, Obi Martin, I think he'll get... I don't know if he'll get game time, but in the next year or so, he'll definitely be on in the matchday squad. It's just whether... Because he's so developed physically... he's more developed than everyone else his age. It's just whether is he scoring so many goals because he's just more developed than everyone else, or is he actually as that good? It could be a combination of the both, of the two. But obviously, going into the Premier League against like centre backs where you're used to physically dominating everyone. Oh, that's a yellow card from Maguire. It's a badly timed challenge. That when you're used to physically dominating everyone at your age group, and then you go into a Premier League and everyone's bigger than you, then yeah, that's going to be a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, we have got great youth team. I mean, signing him from Arsenal and then signing the young centre back Heaven as well, which was he highly rated. Bianchieri also deserves it. Yeah. He's like contributed so much. He's had a load of goal contributions this season. And he's actually played in the under-21s, whereas Obi Martin is just played in the under-18s. But Bianchieri's done it in both under-18s, under-23s. So 23s, 21. I can't. What is it? I think it's 23, isn't it? Right. There's Palace. There's a free kick. They're going to swing in. Oh, they've took it short. Oh, this is one from the bloody training ground. Good Anzo Nana. He's 18 years old, yeah. I know he's 18, but I know he's been playing for the United under-18s and United under-21s or 23s. I think 23s, isn't it? Oh, it's a good effort, that. Is that Bruno? Dean Henderson with a save. I think he took it first time, to be honest. I was looking down, reading the chat. It's pulled back from Ahmad into a good area. First time, Bruno. Oh, it's a good run from Bruno. That's better from United. How about taking off Bruno for Xerxes? No, definitely not. Bruno's playing deeper. Bruno's playing alongside Ugarte, so I don't think that would work. We've got... You would have to move Cobby back. You'd have to play Xerxes striker and then move Cobby back alongside Ugarte. It's the only way it would work. Ball in the middle. Mazraoui. That came off a United player, I think. Did it? Yeah. How I'm seeing it is now that we have Dorgu and Heaven. We finally have players that can push up and get passes to assist goals. I mean, Heaven's not going to go into the first team. Dorgu is. Dorgu's going to go straight into the first team. I do worry about United fans just assuming that Dorgu's going to... Oh, good from Cobby. That's unbelievable. The press there. I do think people are thinking that Dorgu's going to go straight into the team. And we've seen the end of Delo and Mazraoui at wing-backs, but I think he's going to ease him in. He's going to ease him in, 100%. I think FA Cup against Leicester, I think might be a good opportunity, but in terms of him playing week in, week out at left wing-back, as a very young young lad, 20 years old, I don't think he's going to rotate him, and I don't think we're going to see him play week in, week out like we're seeing Delo and Mazraoui at the moment. Rasmus would suit the Italian league. Well, you're saying would suit. We've seen him in the Italian league for playing for Atalanta, and he was a lot better than what he is for United. That's a foul on Bruno. Good. Bruno's having a good start to the second half. He's looking lively. Iger Ibrahimov. He's not somebody I know a lot about, to be honest, mate. He's a baller, really curious what he can bring when he breaks through. To be honest, I don't know a lot about him. Yeah, it'll be slow, but I think in the easier games, and plus we have a lot of training availability in February to get... Yeah, that's very true as well, mate. That's very true as well, Callum. Yeah, I do agree with that. With us qualifying automatically for Europe, one of the benefits is when everyone's playing really intense games, we'll be chilling, having a feet up on a Thursday night. Right, Bruno with a free kick here. Come on. There's not many heads to aim at. It's basically Yoro or Maguire, to be fair. And he goes towards Maguire. Back stick. You got it. Oh, it's in the post, is it? Oh my god. I think it hit the post. Bloody hell. Did Dean Henderson save that or did it at the post? Oh no, it was a save. It was a save. There's question marks whether that would have been disallowed as because Maguire had his hands all over the player there. But it was a good header from Maguire. It's a bad ball from Ugarte. Oh, we've got it back though. Come on. He's the most talented player in the... What position does he play? Don't know a lot about him, like I say. And how old is he? Rasmus Højlund. Yeah, I read that. Ahmad's looking for a foul there, but he's just not going to get it, is he? No, you're not going to get that, mate. You're not going to get that. No point looking for that. Bloody hell, we're out of milk. And you know, if you're drinking instant coffee, it's alright with milk. Instant coffee without milk. Disgusting. Attacking player 16 years old. Right, 16, okay. See what he's like when he's 18, won't we? I mean, at that age, 16. Still a long way to go, isn't there? $56 minutes gone, still 0-0. United better in the second half, creating a bit more. You know, happy with the response. Without him changing the team, we've improved in the second half without him making changes. Maybe Dorgu is one to make Rasmus. Oh, in behind there. Ahmad almost in behind. Gueye with a good tackle. Maybe Dorgu is the one to make Rasmus useful. He can get those goals that we know he can get. Yeah? Hopefully it improves the service, like you say. And, you know, the wing-backs are such an important role in Amarin's system. And we've basically we're not utilising that position well because we've got two bloody fullbacks there. Fullbacks that don't seem to be able to defend recently. Right, another corner kick. I think we've had about 8 in this game. That is right on the keeper. That's terrible, man. Come on, man. You've got to be caught. If you've had about 8 corner kicks, you've got to be more of a threat than what we have been, man. Thank you for the rose, Shen. Appreciate that, buddy. I do think we need to take Mainu off. We can't bloody play 90 minutes. Højlund's warming up. Like, he's going to get run into the ground. Not used to be... Oh, bloody hell, that could have easily... Jesus. Maguire goes to clear it. It smashes it the forward, running through. And that could have easily gone in. Could have easily deflected off him and gone in. I think that's why we're struggling to get some goals in some games. Is anyone ready to come on? No one's ready to come on yet. I think Højlund's warming up. I haven't seen Xerxes warming up, but Højlund is. Yeah, 100%. I mean, you improve service to your striker, you're going to score. But I think there's more issues with Højlund than just scoring goals, really. Well, more issues with Højlund and Xerxes than just scoring goals. I think Højlund, his all-round hold-up play has been absolutely, like, link-up play has been awful. And sometimes I think, even though the service isn't there, you've got to create something for yourself. Or let's say Garnacho's coming in to cutting in to shoot for himself. That's good defending from Maguire. I think you've got to be following in those shots. You know, you've got to be like, even Ronaldo when he was at United, and he didn't get hardly any service, but he would like follow everything in. He would be like always in the right place at the right time. Like, I think you've got to, as a striker, you've got to do that. And in some games, you think of like players like Chicharito, like Xavi Hernandez. He was like a right place at the right time type of player. Yeah, it's good from Martinez. Right, half an hour left to play. Spurs are still 1-0 up against Brentford. Crystal Palace have won the ball high up the pitch. Strike over the bar. I thought Lindelof was injured. He is not anymore. He's on the bench. Why, he's not coming on, is he? You'd think Eze's coming on. I mean, this is big, isn't it? You talk about impact players and people coming from the bench to make an impact, and you look at the lack of those type of players on the United bench, and Palace have just brought on Eze. I mean, that's the difference, isn't it? The strength of the bench are very different. Oh, Ahmad's all over him. Come on, boys. Yes, Ronnie. No, I was just looking at Harris and what defensive subs we got. Yeah. Yeah, we haven't got a lot on the bench. Defensive subs, I mean, you would imagine De Ligt's going to come on relatively soon, and somebody will get brought on for Mainu. It's very demanding, going from never being played at a number 9 before, like in senior football. I think he might have done it in academy level, to being asked to play 90 minutes. So Højlund will come on. Yeah, for Euro. Yeah, probably for Euro, yeah. Don't think it'll be for Maguire. Maguire's played really well, actually, so I think he's been probably our best player, Maguire. He's got a yellow card, to be fair, but still, I think he's been good. Martinez has been pretty good as well. Defensively, I don't think we've been terrible. Has Wheatley left? Wheatley has left on loan, yeah. Wheatley's gone on loan to... I can't remember who. It's somewhere in the English league, lower level. Maybe, I don't know if it's Championship or whether it's League One. Gore's gone on loan too. I don't know about Dan Gore. You'd imagine so. Where's Wheatley gone? Port Vale? I want to say Port Vale. Walsall, yeah. I say that. No, he wouldn't have gone Port Vale, would he? They had League 2, wouldn't they? Is it Warsaw? Yeah. Where are Warsaw? They're League 2, though, to be fair. They're top of League 2, but that's probably why I was thinking Port Vale. Jesus, he should do bloody well there, surely. Oh, header! Oh my God, it's in the ball! It's in! Is it offside? Oh, please be offside. Bloody hell, man! He's so shit defending. It's like traffic cones in the box, man. It's an absolute piss take. What's Onana doing as well? He's got to just tip that over your bloody bar. You've got... Oh my God, it's just an absolute shit show all round. Absolute terrible. Crystal bloody Palace. The battle for bloody 12th position. Look how far he is from the goal. Oh my God. Is it offside? Please let it be offside. Is it offside? No, it's not. Oh, it's straight at Onana. I don't know how he's looped. He looks like he's 3'2". What is that? Oh my God. What is that? It's literally like he's about 3 foot. There, Onana. Mateta. God. And like I say, you look at our bench and we've got nobody that can come on and make an impact, really. Like, who's going to turn this game around? All of our impact players are already playing. Starting to prefer Bayendere over Onana, yeah. Tell me about it. How long left? With 65 minutes gone, mate. It's 25. Right, ball in the middle. Header away. When's it going to end? Tell me. I don't know. I do not know. To be fair, Yoro should have done better with the initial header. He's nowhere near him, and they basically have a free header. Onana was... I don't know what he's doing. It's almost straight at him. It's not even like a looping header. Like, just step back and tip it over the bar. Instead, it's as if he's not in goal. It's literally as if he's not there, because he takes himself out the game by just diving for it, even though it's like he's standing on the floor. He's literally sitting down, and it just goes to Mateta, and he just has to get any contact on it. In Onana's not in a position to attempt to save the ball that Mateta, when Mateta hits it. Like, Onana was about as good there as if there was no goalkeeper. Because his first attempt was pathetic, and then he falls on the floor, and then he can't recover for the second shot. So he may as well have not been in goal. We can't score goals, it's frustrating. Yeah. Tell me about it. But I don't blame Ruben for trying to put Kobbie Mainoo up front. Like, it's a false 9. I don't blame him, because we've had nothing from Højlund and Xerxes. So he's thought, well, if you're going to give us nothing and we're going to basically play with 10 men, then how about we put somebody else up there that's not a striker, but at least then we can keep the ball better. And that's what happened. We've had a decent amount of possession today. Oh, Eze's absolutely toying with us. Thank God, Christ. He's almost ran through the whole team. Just give Obi Martin a chance in the squad. Yeah, I mean, I agree, really. I do agree. Let's see. I mean, obviously, it's going to be a massive learning curve for him. He's against, like, Xerxes coming on. He's been used to playing against people that he can physically dominate, and then he's going to come up against, you know, Premier League centre backs, which he's not going to be able to do that. So it's going to be a massive learning curve for him. But when our strikers are playing as bad as what they are doing, then yeah, Bruno's injured. Bloody hell! If Bruno's hobbling about the pitch, then he genuinely must be injured. Possession only means something if you don't concede chances. Mate, ain't that what I always tell you? You're quoting a wise man there. Use him as a sub to get him experience, and like Garner, yeah, 100%, yeah. 100%, yeah. I don't think he's ready to start, but probably deserves an opportunity, yeah, some game time. But we didn't used to concede chances until this season, yeah. Right, so Højlund, Rasmus is coming on, and Xerxes as well. So Cobby's off. Cobby put in a shift, mate, to be fair. Put in a shift. Mazraoui's on as well. So I think that means that Ahmad goes to right wing back. Come on, Højlund. Fucking do something, man. Do something. Look, both of you, Amarin's called on you for a response, for a good performance. He's dropped both of you and opted to put a young midfielder in at number 9. He's calling for a response. Are you going to give him that response? Are you going to say, right? Are you going to show him a performance where it's like, right, we don't need to do that again? That Xerxes or Højlund are a better option than Cobby up front. It's 1-0 to bloody Palace, mate. 70 minutes gone. Cunha signs a contract extension, yeah, unfortunately, yeah, because he would be great. If they don't respond, he's going to break another TV, yeah, probably. Eze too good for Palace. Yeah, I agree with that. Oh, come on. Get the ball, man. We can't get the ball now. Oh, shit. Bloody hell. I think Mateta got in front of Maguire there, but couldn't get the finish. That's good from Ugarte, to be fair. Come on, Garnacho. Now Eze. That's not a foul. Good defending. Got to make some deal. Let's hope for the best. See you later. Yes, thank you, Wes. Appreciate the chat. More than welcome next time. Any Manchester United game I'll be doing a watch along for, so welcome to join, man. Do give me a follow if you haven't already. Come on. Ugarte. Oh, it's slow. Oh, that's a great pass from Maguire. That's an awful ball from Xerxes, but we're there. Come on. Yeah, now Bruno. Oh, what's he doing? Shoot, man. Do something, man. Christ. God. Oh, my God. That's awful. Like, Bruno should have shot or passed or did something, and instead he just ran straight at the player. It was like his bloody controller disconnected. And then, I don't know, it's like, it just seemed that Bruno and Ahmad were the only two players on the pitch there. We didn't look for anyone else. Who would you like to win out of Man City and Arsenal, mate? Arsenal, for sure. 100%. I don't want Liverpool to win the title, which they will, but still, rather they didn't. And even like with United, obviously nowhere near. It's even a more interesting title race. I say race. There's no race at the minute, but let's try and bloody make one. I don't want Liverpool to win it in June. I follow you for a while, like my other fellow United fans. We have to stand together. Yes, Wes. Good lad. Maybe we should lose on purpose and to sabotage Liverpool. Well, that you've always got that excuse then, Vic. You might not get Champions League football then, though. Ugarte, that's going to be a yellow card, yeah. Chase, yeah. No, it's so bad, man. So terrible. Mate, I've seen yawns in the crowd. So, just goals, man. What do goals look like in the Premier League at home? Oh, bloody hell. What change should we make? Ronnie, mate, it's difficult to say. We have made 2 changes. We've took off Kobe Mainu and put Rasmus Højlund up front, and Mazraoui's gone off. Ahmad's gone right wing back, and we've put in Xerxes. So they're the 2 changes that you would sort of expect. Other ones you would expect, maybe Ericsson for coming on, and maybe De Ligt coming on. But do I think those 4 changes are going to make a massive impact on the game? I don't think it's got as much. Oh my God, here we go. Oh, that's lucky, because I don't think that was a foul. Martinez goes down, and he's asking to be subbed off as well, because I think he might be injured, so he's just asked to be subbed off. So that's going to be De Ligt coming on. And he's injured. I think he's injured, yeah. Shit. Yeah, he's done his knee. He's done his knee. Brilliant. Brilliant. He's really done his knee there. Fantastic. Great stuff. Oh, it looks bad as well. It looks bad. He might need to be stretched off here, Martinez. This is bad. We will always get Champions League football. I will not watch us in Europa. Probably some fans stayed up watching the Royal Rumble, yeah. Mateta's getting subbed off. Oh yeah, here it is. Martinez. It's going to be Stretcher. Fuck's sake. For God's sake, man. Martinez, our biggest goal threat. Our biggest goal threat is getting stretched off. Brilliant. De Ligt's coming on. Heaven, is he ready? Oh, it looked bad as well. This could be like a ligament injury in the knee. It looks like it's definitely a knee injury from what we've seen. Brilliant. So now we had 4 good centre-backs to rotate. Yoro, Martinez, De Ligt, Maguire. 4 good ones to rotate. Now, we've got 3 that need to play every game. They can't rotate them for God knows how long because this is a serious injury to Martinez. Oh my God. He's really bad. They can't bloody move his leg. It's ridiculous. Is it the knee? Same as I don't know if it's exactly the same, but it's bad. It's bad. He's been one of our best players today as well, Martinez. Great. So in February 2024, he injured his medial collateral ligament, MCL. Could be the same. Is it? Which one was it? It was his left, I think. Let's have a look. Is this his left? Have a look. No, he's lying on his right-hand side. Yeah, it's his right. Have a look at this. If it shows you a replay again, is it his right knee? If it is, it's the same one. I should open packs. Mate, I don't play FIFA, mate, so that might be difficult. Maybe Shaw can... Oh, forgot about Shaw, mate. Forgot he's a bloody Man United player. Shaw will be great for 1 game, and then before he gets injured again. So yeah, maybe Shaw's an option for one match. It was actually his right. Yeah, it was his right. From what I'm seeing on the images, it was his right leg. All the players are surrounding him, mate. He's done. He's done. He's done for the season, mate. He's over. Season over for Martinez. Brilliant. Brilliant. Well, there goes our biggest goal threat. And somebody that's integral for United, integral for rotation. Like I say, now we've got 3 centre-backs that basically need to play every game, unless Luke Shaw can actually stay fit, which he can't. So it's not even worth me saying that, to be fair. He's crying. Bloody hell, bless him, man. It's bad. It could be worse than his other injury, this. This could be worse than his other, because he wasn't as emotional after that other one. He wasn't as emotional as what he seems now after his last injury. How long was he out before? Let's have a look. Let me just mute this guy because he's a bell end. How long was he out before? Good question. Length. Knee injury was suspected to keep him out. 55 days. Wasn't as bad as what. The knee injury kept him out for 55 days, 23 to 24 season. But he also had a foot injury that kept him out for 106 days in the same season. So he's only had one knee injury in his recent history. That was the one that kept him out last time. Damn it, maybe Shaw can hurry up. He is training with the squad, sure, by the way. But, you know, I don't know how long it's going to take for him to be match fit. Anyone excuses? Well, no, we were 1-0 down before Martinez got injured, but you can't use an excuse Martinez was injured. I wish I could, but yeah, no. There's no excuse today. We just can't create any opportunities, and we've got nothing on the bench to actually change the game. Like I said, I was worried about the bench when I saw it because all our impact players were starting the game. Then it's exactly how we thought it was. We've made subs. We've took off Kobbie Mainoo and brought on Højlund, and we've took off Mazraoui and brought on Xerxes and put Ahmad as right wing back, and that has done essentially nothing. Whenever we bring on somebody like Ahmad on the bench or Garnacho, it makes an immediate impact and we look a lot better. Whenever we bring on players like Xerxes and Højlund, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. They're not impact players. Like, we had no impact players. United's recruitment is stacking, been signing horrendous players for years now. I think the summer was a lot better. So Ineos have had 1, 2, if you count what's January. We've had 2 transfer windows. I think that's good from Højlund working back. Yeah. And I think it's been a lot better. Like, I don't think there was potentially one bad signing in the summer, and that was Xerxes, but that remains to be seen. Like, Højlund wasn't an Ineos signing. Mazraoui was a good deal for relatively cheap. De Ligt, I think, has been a good signing. Yoro, I think, has been a good signing, young. So I don't think... But I think further afield, you're talking Anthony, Højlund, okay, yeah. But the team that signed those players has gone. Amrin needs Shakins. He doesn't, though, does he? Right. Ball, back stick. It's so easy, that. What are we doing? Why on our corners? We've had 10 so far, and we literally haven't looked a threat from 1. Every single corner has been lofted into the keeper. What is that? If you're going to put it near the keeper, you need to drill it. You can't put it lofted in at no pace. It's like bloody catching practice, man. The next, yeah, I read that. So good. You said it twice. Nipan and Oscar Glue could replace Bruno. Garnacho needs to go after Rashford. No. I mean, Garnacho's been very good in the last 3 or 4 games. Not great. This loss will be all down to Amorim. Will it? Because he's tried to do something different today. And you've seen what he could have started the game like. You've seen Xerxes and Højlund on the pitch. And if anything, I think it's made us worse. Like, there's not many, with the players that we have, there's not many ways in which we could have started the game. Like, who would you have preferred? Like, what lineup would you have preferred? Because he's tried to put Kobbie in a number 9. And by the way, what he did actually worked in terms of
us having more possession, we just can't break anyone down. You know, if our strikers have no service, right? If they don't have any service, or if they can't keep the ball, like Højlund has been absolute dog shit at keeping the ball and linking up play. It's literally comes to him and he just gives the ball away all the time. If you're putting Cobby there, at least that won't happen. Oh my God, this is going to be 2-0. This is it. It's done. I'm done. This is Crystal Palace. It's 2-0. We are shit. Crystal Palace are one of the few teams that are actually worse than us. In fact, no, they're not. No, they're not. There's only like 5 teams in the Premier League, if that are worse than us. We are terrible. We make teams that can't score goals look class. And we can't score goals against a bunch of traffic cones. We've had 10 corners and we might as well kick it out for a goal kick. We are dog shit. We don't look a threat at all. We bring on Xerxes and Højlund. We might as well brought on 2 lumps of turd, because that's the effect that they've had on the game. Absolutely nothing. Turd. You've got a goalkeeper who is literally a traffic cone. That's it. We're done. Thank you for the football, Shen. Do subscribe to me on YouTube, link in my TikTok bio. Right, 90 minutes, that's it. We're going to have loads of additional time. 9 minutes. I'd rather we just blew the whistle now and we can all just get on with our lives. I would love that. I wish we could play bloody Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City. Can we play those games every week, please? Because we actually look okay in those games. Like, it's... Well, we're asking for handball. That's the best chance we've got, innit? We lump a ball into the box, and even if it doesn't hit anyone's hand, we just scream at the referee that it's handball. That's the best chance we've got. Bruno's starting to try and shoot from about 45 yards out now. It's this is it. This is our typical response. Absolutely dog shit, and then we all. Oh, that's a good ball. Come on, Garnacho. Oh, here we go. Garnacho trying to cut in, shooting for himself. Did I say Bruno is not playing? What, Bruno Fernandes is not playing? I'm pretty sure I can see him on the pitch. Oh, God. Right, so where does that put us? I tell you what, we're in an immense battle with Spurs for who can be the shittest. Right, that's our 11th corner, by the way. We haven't looked a threat from a single one. Ball in the box, backstick, Maguire! Oh my God, please! So we've got 29 points, Spurs have got 27, so there's 2 points in between us. The battle for 13th place is really on with us and Spurs now. To be fair, right, Every single Premier League game is essentially a friendly, because we're not going to get relegated and we're not going to get any European spot. Like, Conference League is even out the question. So it's basically the friendlies. We're playing dog shit in them, but our season is the cup matches. It's literally pathetic. I hate watching us in the Premier League now, because you're going to get a shit performance, especially at home. For some reason, at home we're worse. Our season is the Europa League and the FA Cup. That is it. So when do we next play a competitive football match? Let's have a look at that. I wish we bloody didn't qualify automatically, because it means we've got a long time to wait before we actually will play well in a bloody football match. It's a joke. Right, let's have a look. Right, let's have a look. Man United fixtures. When's the FA Cup match? Like, when's the game against Leicester? Oh, it's the next match. We don't have to wait long. The next match, isn't it? Bloody hell, on Friday. Love it. We've actually got 5 days to wait before we can actually see us actually trying a game. Brilliant. Fantastic. Right, well, at least we've got Dorgu to look forward to watching play. And I think Tell, by the way, he's saying, you know what? I'm okay, thanks, guys. Thank you for the offer, United, for the loan option with an option to buy. But I think I'm okay. I'm good, bro. Are you sure you won't get relegated? Yeah, mate. I've seen Leicester Ipswich play football. Oh, in fact, I don't want to speak too soon, because we bloody got them in the FA Cup. They'll probably bloody batter us. Oh my God, that's shite from Ahmad as well. How do you play Mainu as a 10 and a 9? Mate, because have you seen our number 9s? Our two players that can play number 9 have come on the pitch and done nothing. It's the perfect opportunity for them to come on and do the middle finger to Amrim and say, no, you drop me and I deserve to start, and I'm going to show you that with my performance. No, actually, we've come on the pitch. They've come on the pitch and we've done much worse. They've come on the pitch. You're saying, how can Mainu start as number 9? It was 0-0 when they brought him off. We lost control of the game when Mainu went off, when he made the substitutions. So it's nothing. I don't want to hear the reason why we lost about Mainu, playing Mainu as number 9, because it had nothing to do with it. It was 0-0 when he come off the pitch, and we had a lot more possession. As soon as he come off, as soon as the changes were made with Rasmus, Højlund and Xerxes, we lost control of the game. They started to have way more possession. We never looked at a threat. We didn't look a threat at all with apart from the first 15 minutes in the entire match, to be honest. But we were basically not looking a threat and lost control of the game. But there will be idiots that have seen, oh my God, flick by Rasmus, goes wide of the post. There will be idiots that see that Amarin's put Cobby in a 10 and just like, of course, why? This is all on Amarin. They put Cobby in a 9. When we look better doing that than what we're doing now, with Xerxes and Højlund on the pitch. You were never a threat. I didn't say we were a threat. We were the first 15 minutes, actually, to be fair. But game's not won in 15 minutes, that's for sure. Oh my God. Mainu, terrible performance. Mainu didn't have a terrible performance. He's playing as a number 9, my guy, and he held up the ball pretty well and linked up play pretty well. What, you think Højlund's come on and done better than what Mainoo did? No. Absolutely not. I don't think Mainoo played great, but he's asked to play as a number 9, a position he's never played once in senior football, and yet the manager trusts him enough to do that more so than the 2 players that have played there all their lives. In this Man United team, what does that tell you? Oh my God, Garnacho balling. And why do we finally look a threat when in bloody additional time when there's 9 minutes added on? It's a piss take. Like, the players actually wake up. The players actually wake up when we're 2-0 down. It's impossible for us to win the game. And that's when we wake up. Fawn, I'm just going to mute you, mate. You're a joke. Mainoo was crap. A young lad asked to play as a striker. Right, that's it. United 2-0 down. Let's have a look. See if the booed. Is it booed? Right, I've accidentally pressed the bloody home button. Brilliant. United expectations way too high. I hope the coach takes the blame for this. Not pin it on the players. Why do you think Ruben never subs off Delo? Portuguese bias. Who have we got on the bench? Who would you want to sub him off for? Tell me. Who do you think should have got brought on? Look at the bench. Lindelof, would you put Lindelof as right back? Casemiro? Ericsson? Mate, there's no option. There's no wing back option. That's why we've signed Dorgu. You will see, hopefully, some more rotation now on the wing backs because we've got one. He's just signed a left back to replace Delo. Well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's not Portuguese bias. He's signed a left wing back to play left wing back instead of a right back to play left back in Delo. So there's no bias there at all. Mate, I'm sure he'd absolutely love not to play Delo there at left wing back. Why was Cobby playing as a false 9, mate? Oh, I'm gonna nut the TV. Okay, I get it, right? It was a strange decision by Amorim, right, to put Cobby as a number 9. Pretty strange. However, Cobby, Mainoo, went off. Okay, struggled there. First 15 minutes, I thought he was really good. Linked up play, had opportunities, had some decent shots, and that he hit the post even there. But Amorim got us, put Cobby Mainoo up front, and he said so before the game, because we've had strikers that play up front like Højlund, and whenever the ball gets past them up front, they lose the ball. We've had no possession at all, at least. And by the way, they are offered nothing in attack at Højlund. Absolutely nothing. So we're basically playing with 10 bloody men. Cobby Mainoo up there, we actually kept possession. We didn't do anything with it, but we don't do anything with that with Højlund. But we had a lot more possession than what we would if we didn't have Mainoo up there. By the way, Cobby Mainoo took off on the 70-minute mark. Actually, so we were 1-0 down. Did we look a threat until after they scored that second goal and we're in additional time? So people asking for, I can't believe he's played Mainoo as a number 9. We've had 20 minutes there of how you probably would have wanted us to line up with either Højlund or Xerxes up top. Well, we've had Højlund, and we've looked dog shit still. Absolutely dog shit. So what do you want? That's not down to, like, what Amorim wanted is to keep more possession in the final third and have more protection. What he said happened. It happened. And when he got brought off for what the team that you think we should have started with, we didn't improve. So how can you put that down? How can you put the loss down to playing Cobby in the number 9 when the thing that Amorim, the reason why Amorim did that happened? He thought we would have more possession in the final third. He thought we could keep hold of the ball better in the final third. He thought Cobby could play good in tight spaces with players around him. That happened. We had more possession. We didn't lose the ball as much in the final third. It happened. It's not on Cobby. Amorim made a decision based on that information, and that happened. And we saw what would happen with Højlund up top. After 70 minutes, we had 20 minutes and we were dog shit. We lost control of the game more in that 20 minutes than before that. Like United up till that point, they scored basically from a set piece that was dog shit, right? After that goal, we had less control in the game than when Cobby Mainoo was up front. Right, anyway, I'm done. I'm going to do the 5 things we learned. Right. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe to me on YouTube. Would appreciate it. Link is in my TikTok bio. So click my profile, click the link in my TikTok bio, subscribe to me on YouTube. Would appreciate it. Ciao, ciao. We're terrible. Every single Premier League game now is a friendly. Thank you, Shen, for the music. Thank you for the music and the rose. Every single Premier League game is a friendly. It's non-competitive. We're not going to get relegated. We're not going to get a European spot. It's like an exhibition match. The worst exhibition match possible. Our season is the Europa League and the FA Cup. Thankfully, we've got a competitive game on Friday next week, so one that actually matters. But in terms of Premier League games, it's a joke. We might as well rotate the team. We might as well just completely focus on Europe and the FA Cup and heavily rotate the team in the Premier League because it doesn't matter. Right. I appreciate you guys for post more YouTube videos. Yes, I will, Shan. Absolute legend. Subscribe to me on YouTube. RNA_deck. Link is in my TikTok bio. See you guys soon. Absolute legends. Appreciate you. Let's watch Arsenal beat City and put a little bit of a smile back on my face. At least I'm not ill. United are making me ill again, but at least I'm recovering. Unlike United. Right. I'll see you guys soon. Ciao, ciao.